Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing well. Today, we'll be doing a very beautiful poem that is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. See, over here, woods means forest. Okay, we will be reciting this poem, so let's study. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Woods means the forest. Okay, this poem is written by an American poet, Robert Frost. See, this is again one of the most famous poet, and the speaker describes his stopping to watch the snowfall while riding on a horse through the woods at night. And the speaker basically describes his stopping to watch means he just stopped in between the woods while he was riding on a horse and he was going through the woods at night. So he stopped there to watch the snowfall. Snowfall means baraf ki barish hona kind of. And while alone in the forest, the speaker reflects on the natural world and its implicit contrast with the society. And implicit means he used to explain the contrast with the society about the natural world. So this poem is a very famous poem which has been written by a very famous poet, that is Robert Frost. Okay, so let's recite this poem. Whose words these are? I think I knew what he's saying. Whose woods these are? किसके इतने beautiful forest हैं? I think शायद मुझे पता है. His house is in the village though, and his house is in the village. He will not see me stopping there, and he will not see me. I'm just stopping over there to watch the woods which are filled up with snow, to watch those woods, those forests which are actually filled with snow. The little horse must think it queer means it can be a dream. To stop without a farmhouse near. To stop without a farmhouse means as they see that this is actually a forest, so it is not safe to stop over there without a farmhouse, because if any animal can come in between, then he won't be able to save himself from the danger. Between the woods and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, and this is the darkest evening of the year where the woods and the frozen lake are the between. Actually, he is between both this, the woods and the frozen lake. He gives his harness bell a shake. What do you mean by harness? Means कोई bravery से जब मरता है उसको हम बोलते हैं harness. And to ask if there is some mistake, to ask if there is some mistake that I could have done it. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and drony flake. Only he can see that, only he can hear the sounds that sweep of easy wind. बहुत ही ज्यादा breezing हवा जो चल रही है, डाउनी फ्लेक, और वो जो पानी के अंदर भी पानी की लहरों के साथ जो हवा चल रही है, दैट इज जस्ट गोइंग मूव अपवर्ड फॉरवर्ड्स एंड बैकवर्ड. The woods are lovely dark and deep, and the forest है is actually lovely dark and deep. Over here dark is also kind of dense. घना जंगल है बहुत ही ज्यादा. But I have promises to keep. I have promises means I'll be sticking on to my words, and miles to go before I sleep, and before I go to my bed there are miles to go to go further, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I have to look after the beauty of the nature. So this is actually a very short story which has been written by a very famous poet, Robert Frost, and this is one of the most famous poets. You all will be doing a homework, that you all will be finding out some facts about this Robert Frost, that what kind of poetry and what kind of poems he loves to write. Okay, so this is your homework, and you all will be reciting this poem at your place and start studying. Keep hydrated. Thank you. Stay happy.